I am a travel curator and personal travel coach with boutique travel agency Personal Travel Management in Vancouver, Canada. I wanted to talk a little bit today about my journey becoming a travel professional. As a travel curator, it wasn't a simple decision which agency I would align myself with, and I think it really bears explaining how I came to choose personal travel management and why I wanted to align my efforts with their organization. So, Personal Travel Management is a boutique agency here in Vancouver, Canada. Actually, head office is in Burnaby. And the team there is incredible. They are based, they're comprised of independent contractors. And what that means in the travel industry is really there's sort of two types of travel agents out there. There's people who work for a travel agency, they get paid a salary, and then they make a small amount of commission. And those folks generally take walk-ins, they sort of deal with clients that come in through the door, and they don't have a ton usually of flexibility as to the type of travel that they want to specialize in. When you really want to become a specialist with travel, you're looking at becoming something called an independent contractor. And what an independent contractor is it's someone that really owns their own business, has relationships with their own clients, and is able to have some flexibility in who they want to work with and what type of travel they really want to specialize in or sell. So for me, becoming an independent contractor was really a no-brainer. My passion for Latin America, for dance, for culturally immersive, sort of adventure style travel was very much what I wanted to focus on. And so by joining a team like Personal Travel Management, I was really able to hone in on that and leverage the years of experience and the skills of my fellow teammates to really help bolster me and push me forward in my business. And so what I love about my team there is that everyone has their own specialty, whether it's safaris in Africa or it's ultra luxury or river cruising, or textile small group adventures to Morocco or Ecuador. There is someone on my team that is a specialist in every part of the world and every type of travel. And so for me, being new in the industry a few years ago, it was an invaluable resource to really helping me to understand the industry and also to grow and thrive within it. So an interesting thing about my agency, Personal Travel Management, is that they have a tagline. And their tagline is travel because you can. And I have to say that the tagline didn't always deeply resonate with me. I thought it was an interesting tagline, kind of cool, but it didn't have this deep sort of connection to a more almost spiritual meaning behind it. And I know that sounds a little silly, but when you really think about it, I think taglines speak to us on a deep level sometimes. And during this COVID-19 situation, it's kind of crossed my mind a few times. Well, our tagline is travel because you can. And at the end of the day, you can't travel right now. And so I thought, well, does it sound disingenuous or is it just something that, that's the way it is and we wait and we soldier through. And it occurred to me really recently, like I think just this morning, that, it's actually the most incredible tagline for a time like this, because it reminds us of how good we had it before, of how when we can travel, when travel is an option for us, we need to take that opportunity. We need to do those things that we are passionate about that bring us that sense of, renewed vitality and connection in the world. And so traveling because you can is the perfect advice, I think, for all of us. We let our lives get busy. We let work, school, family, finances get in the way of us really taking advantage of our ability to travel. And, I think now that we're in a time when we can't, it's a really great time to reflect and to think about, what it will feel like when we can travel again and how we can take that ethos and really live it. So that's all for me today. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, stay healthy, you guys, and stay bright.